Well, I've decided to do a road trip rather than just cook things at home. And I do like burger vans. So rather than going across America and eating all their stuff on Route 66, I thought I'd do something a bit less of a hassle. So I decided to do the A21 instead. I've done some of the burger vans already, but I've never gone down south, as pardon the expression. I've never gone too far down. Now, to start off, I'm looking at my map of the A21. Can you spot it? It actually starts off in Lewisham, which is just about... where is Lewisham? Ooh. There it is. So it starts off in Lewisham. Oh, it goes down to Lewisham and it goes down all the way past Bromley, Princess Royal Hospital, Orpington, Pratt's Bottom and Badger's Mount. I don't know if that's a name or a verb. So you can see it comes in here, A21, it goes all the way up there, all the way from Lewisham, and then it disappears. The M25 takes over. Now, obviously, in the old days, the A21 went further over and went down, but the M25 is now taking it over from Junction 4, goes down to Junction 5 here, and then the A21 starts again, which confuses everyone because that junction there, to stay on the M25, you have to turn off left. If you stay on the M25, you end up on the A21. So then everyone has to sort of like up and go back on themselves. So they all do a U-turn and go around there. So yeah, it's a very strange junction, the M25 one. Junction 5, if you go in South Bank, you do have to get off to stay on. You've got to get off to stay on. I need a t-shirt with that printed on it. Anyway, here comes the A21. Now this is where I do my burger vans. It goes past Sevenoaks, down towards the bottom of Sevenoaks, down the hill, and here's the first burger van there. Just where the that junction is. We're looking at it on dear old Google. It's here, and there's the parking. And I've actually visited that burger van. It was quite good actually. I think it got a 7.5 out of 10. I think my old video is probably on my channel, so you'll have to check it out. Might do a link. It might be too embarrassing. And here it is in all its glory. I do like a burger van with a good name. Taste Delicious. That's a bit like Taste Delicious, but shortened into one word. Taste Delicious. Yeah, it's quite good. So that's the first one I visited. 7.5 out of 10 or something. Anyway, you go back on, and you go past. Hildenborough, and there's another one down here. There's actually two. If I scroll on quickly, there's one on each side of the road, and the first one is that one. I've never visited that because it's always on the reverse carriageway, and by the time I get back from wherever I've gone, he's never there. But this one, this guy, he's disappeared. Good old Google. This guy, on a roll, he's, as you can tell, he's South African from the top flag. And that's another good name, on a roll, because you're all rolling along on your wheels. And he's South African, and he does a really good burger. And the reason why his burgers are good are 3 reasons. 1, he cracks the egg, rather than just being in the middle, and it all goes sops out. 2, he puts butter on them. And 3 is the baps are the softest. I'm going to stop here, because my dog's just doing some... Right, I'm back again. So yeah, so that's a really good stop there. The Barnett's Wood amenity area. Yeah, I must do the guy on the other side. I don't know what his name is. What does that even say? It's so old, it's worn out. I wonder if we've got more dates. If I go on more dates, let's go back to 2016. It's not there. It's got more dates. See latest date, more dates. We've got to try and pick him up. See latest date, and more dates. Sorry, hold on a minute. 220. He's been there for years. Come on, what's going on? Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Maybe he hasn't been there for years. He's a bit like Scarlet Pimpernel. Maybe Google doesn't like him. I'll never find out. I'll have to ask him. I'll have to go there now just to ask him what his actual burger van's called. Because you can't work it out from that. It looks like the Tefal man crossed with the guy from Flash Gordon. Mekon the Terrible or whatever. That says snack bar. Somebody's snack bar. This is where you need AI to help you out. Coca-Cola. Where did you get that from? I've got to visit him on the way. But anyway, I'm digressing again, as I normally do. So that goes down to there. And that's my burger vans. And we eventually... We'll go back on this one. Yeah, we get down here and you go past Tonbridge, and that's fine. And there's not many burger vans down here. However, at Kipping's Cross, if you can see that, if we can zoom in, there's a Burger King. Look at that. Yeah. And the reason why I want to visit this I actually want to go to the South Coast. I want to go all the way to Hastings looking at burger vans and just do a gastronomic tour of the A21. See how many burger vans can do. And 2016, that was an old pub. It wasn't a Burger King. But if you go, you only have to go a short distance. See, it's a Burger King now. On the Blue Boys, yeah, that's the name of it. It's the Blue Boys pub, and they put a Burger King on the side. Got a lot more people. You can see how many people were there then. And that was the old days before they made it. So yeah, I want to go and visit that. And then one of the reasons is that I've not had a Burger King for 20 years or so. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had one. But I got an app, I say the other day, I mean 2 years ago. And it said, first time I order click and collect with Burger King, I'll get a free Whopper if I spend £3.99 or more on anything else. So I'm going to go and visit for the first time in 20 years and get a Burger King. I'd rather have a burger van because I like the little guy, but I'm going to get a free Whopper if I can work out what the app does. So that's going to be the start of my culinary adventure down the A21. And it's a long way actually. It's all dual carriageway. You can see it going down here. It's all dual carriageway and it goes to single lane. I've had a brief look what's there, but eventually when you get down to Hastings at the bottom, there you go. And there's a shitload of restaurants. All get a really bad review, but apparently there's a very good fish and chip shop down there. And the end of the A21 is here. Google says that's the end of the A21, but actually Microsoft, we go back to here, Microsoft, Bing Maps, they say the end of the A21 is there. See? It's there, right on the seafront. Whereas Google says, why has it gone funny? Bastard. It says it's, oh God, where am I going now? Yeah, where am I going, he says, look at Google Maps. Right, yeah. Fuck it. Let's just take all that. There we go. There we go. A21. Yeah, it says it ends there, but I think it ends there. Wow, look at that. Palm trees. There's a palm tree, look. Baywatch Babes, the Golden Sands. Oh, yeah, and then fish and chips. So that's going to be my final place I'm going to visit. There's also a KFC just on the outside that I might visit. I'm going to KFC recipe. But yeah, I found a really good chippy, but I'm not going to steal the surprise. because I waffled on far too long. I spent longer planning it than actually going to drive it, probably. So yeah, so the first thing is, it's going to be in various parts. The first thing is, get that Burger King. A Whopper, plus something that costs more than £3.99. You can't go wrong, can you? No. Anyway, I'm ready to do me, put some more salt on my pork. I'll be back later.